I was always interested in numerical computation, but I also was interested in the question of what can computers do and what the limits to what computers can do.
He had really breakthrough work in parallel algorithms for unstructured computations, and some of his algorithms were recognized and honored with the Gordon Bell Prize. So he has a long list of publications really revealing a lifetime of important contributions.
If you had asked me in the 80s or early 90s, what would have been my ideal job would have been to be in Berkeley and work on a supercomputer. And so this actually came about when NERSC was moved to Berkeley. So I ended up not just working on supercomputers in Berkeley, but becoming the NERSC director, which was much more than my ambitions had been.
In the 1990s, if you looked at our laboratory, computing and the sophistication of computing was, for the most part, people working on their own PCs. And we knew that we had very complex problems that were going to connect the lab to modern computing capability. Horst was the perfect guy for the vision that we had generated in our strategic plan. Obviously, every aspect of our science has changed because of NERSC. I am thrilled with the legacy of what Horst accomplished and really thrilled for the lab to be in the position that it is in today.
From about 2002 through 2005, I was leading the Berkeley proposal for leadership computing. Then there was a realization at the lab that we had to build a center like Wang Hall in order to continue to be competitive in the DOE world.
I think it was an incredibly successful effort to get that facility from a bank in Oakland to on the site of the laboratory. And I think that Horst's efforts in not only making it happen, but making it happen without missing a beat was done extraordinarily well.
Horst leads with experience, that is shaped by his career-long scientific contributions. Horst has worked to continually improve the system of the labs and to enhance the recognition of the contributions of the labs. I really have the privilege of being mentored by him and collaborating with him.
He's been instrumental in finding and growing new areas of cross-collaboration within the DOE labs between applied mathematicians, computer scientists, and domain science to foster really a national exascale computing program. And today we're realizing those efforts in the first exascale machines that will start appearing in the next few months, we hope.
Berkeley has had a very successful track record in the Office of Science early career competitions. And I really attributed that success to a great extent to Horst's initiative that he started. I think the early career effort is just one example of his leadership and contribution, not only to Berkeley Lab, but really to the whole DOE laboratory system.
Trying to think about fundamental problems that need to be solved in order to advance the mission, but then use tools of basic science is the best way of making progress. I continue thinking of national labs being a very fertile ground for developing great new ideas.